Hey guys.
Alright guys, we're here today to check out a video from Jinjer. Since it's been about 3 years since the start of our channel, and Jinjer was, Jinjer with Pisces, that was the first ever Jinjer video that we did on the channel. They just released a live version of that song, live at Wacken last year in 2019, back when concerts used to happen, and people used to go to live music
people used
shows.
to have fun.
Yeah, and they used to travel to go see concerts, to go see bands play. You used to go to see festivals outdoors, enjoy yourselves.
The good old days.
The good old days. Yeah, so Jinjer released this video from Wacken 2019, Pisces, and I thought a couple of things. First, we owe them a look at this video, considering what two jackasses we were the first time that we watched Pisces,
Yeah,
the
looking
original
at
video.
looking at the name of the song and everything, it's giving me flashbacks to the last one.
Well, I'm sure this is going to turn out much better.
Yeah.
So that was my first point. The second point is, since it's our 3-year anniversary, and this was the first ever song that we checked from them, why not celebrate the anniversary or continue to celebrate our anniversary by checking out this live performance? Also, Eugene sent me a message, and he said that this was one of their best live shows, and he's really proud of how this video, the audio, the performance, how everything turned out. So based on all of these things, I decided that it was time for us to check out some live Jinjer at Wacken 2019 with Pisces. All right. I'm not going to say if you're ready or not, because, I mean, it's not like you don't know the song. You're ready. We've just never seen this performance. So let's get into it.
If you know this song, I invite you to sing along. refreshing when moving to grace. Show us what you got back at. Thank you, Jinjer.
Das, thank you.
Das, thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Where do I start? Can I go first on this one here?
Sure.
All right. So, man, before I talk about the song, there's a couple of things I want to say. First, every time I see Tatiana wearing that outfit, it's not the first time I see her wear that outfit, but every time I see her wearing that outfit, I think of Bruce Lee in the Game of Death when he's wearing his yellow tracksuit. Immediately I go there. Immediately my brain goes into Bruce Lee, Game of Death.
It kind of just goes into that yellow tracksuit itself. Like in
also Kill Bill.
Yeah.
But Kill Bill is a nod to the Game of Bruce Lee and Game of Death. That's the original. The whole Kill Bill thing was just like, a tip of the hat to Bruce Lee and Game of Death. That's first. Second, I always joke with Eugene about how much he looks like Jason Momoa. But in this video, come on, dude, it was like Jason Momoa was playing bass. You know what I mean? Like the hair down, like. And another thing that I noticed about this, the video, is how much he gets into a zone when he's playing the bass.
Yeah.
I've never realized, because when I've seen them live, first of all, in the videos is different because it's a music video. There's other things happening. You kind of get distracted. You not necessarily get to see them play their instruments.
With the instrument.
Exactly, because it's a music video, right? And when you see them live, there's so many things happening that your eyes and your mind is distracted by everything that's around you that you not necessarily have the time to just focus on one member of the band for a very long period of time because your mind is like racing from like guitar, drums, vocalist, bass, crowd. Like you know what I mean? Like you're trying to process everything, put everything into your memory bank. But now today, watching this. And how much of a stage time he got as far as the camera is concerned, and you really got to see them play and interact with his instrument. This sounds really bad. Interacting with his instrument, playing with his. Well, that doesn't sound good either.
He's
All right,
with his instrument.
Well, seeing Eugene enjoying himself playing with his instrument doesn't matter how I put it. This is not getting any better. It's actually getting worse as we're progressing. Seeing him play the bass. All right, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Seeing him play the bass, how focused he is. I honestly, I've never asked him this, but I almost feel like he's in such a zone that it's almost like there's nobody around him. There's nobody. It's just him and his bass, and at that time, that's it. He's in a parallel universe, just him and the bass. It feels that way just watching this performance. How focused, how into it he is. You see Roman on the guitar. He's looking at the crowd. He's enjoying himself. He's just chilling. But Eugene is just pure concentration. Like he's one with that bass. Like there's no way of saying where his arm ends and where the bass starts. Everything is just one. I've never noticed that before until today because I just explained why. I've never noticed that before. So I really wanted to mention that because I thought that was what a contrast when you look at Roman and you looked at him on stage. One is just like chilled, happy to be there, laughing at the crowd, but still playing like, magnificently as he always does. And then Eugene is like,
I came here
it's
to
just
play.
me. I came here to play, and I feel like he's the kind of guy that when he goes on stage, and I feel like Jinjer in general is like that.
He doesn't see anyone else. He just sees him and the bass.
I feel that way. I feel like he gets into a zone like that, but I think it's because he's a perfectionist, and he wants every time that he goes on stage to perform with the band, he wants them to be flawless. He wants every performance to be better than the last one. Exactly. I think he has a little bit of the Michael Jordan mentality. Michael Jordan said that every game that he played, he gave 110% because it might be the first time that somebody's watching him play, and he didn't want that person to leave feeling like, well, people say he's really great, but he wasn't very good today. So I feel like Eugene has that vibe. I don't know if somebody's watching me play and watching the band play for the first time today, so I want them to leave feeling how good we are and how good we can be on stage. He has, in my opinion, he has that sort of mentality. Everything has to be absolutely perfect or close to perfect as possible. And watching him play during this live video, I kind of got that vibe. Now, as far as Pisces is concerned, man, I remember going back a little bit. Do you remember how it was the first one?
Yeah.
Those harsh vocals completely threw me for a loop. I was not expecting that in a million years.
Because we didn't do a lot of that stuff on our channel.
No, and it was very. The thing that's unique about this song, even today, listening to it, the verses have a very jazz vibe to it.
Yeah, and the whole
So melodic and
the bass and the guitar,
so groovy, by the way.
very groovy. I gotta say, he's one of my favorite bass players, just because the way he plays, all the way up here.
I know, I was very critical of
You're
that.
very critical.
Because I grew up watching guys play with a bass like almost at their ankles.
Yeah,
and that's cool, but it's not necessarily like
needed.
Exactly, it's more.
Yeah, it's actually probably harder to play all the way down.
I think it's more for a show than it is for like actually. I think has little where the bass is has very little to do with how good you are as a bass player. Let's put it that way.
And also the way the bass kind of comes through on all their songs, I love it because you can really hear it. It's not really like
hidden in the mix.
in there.
Yeah,
it's a big part of it, especially in this song. The cleaner parts, you can really hear the bass come through, and I really like it.
And when the looking back now, I think one of the reasons the song threw me off is because, like I said, it has a very jazzy vibe, almost like a cabaret feel to it. In the verses.
So you don't think that that's coming?
No, this is the song that you expect when you walk into like back in the day, like in the 20s, you would walk into a cabaret.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You put your hat down, you pull a cigarette, you ask for a martini, shaken not stir, and there's somebody singing with a piano in the background, something like that. It has that kind of vibe to it, very jazzy feel to it. You're not expecting those harsh vocals to come at all. You just expect the song to go stay within that realm. And when the harsh vocals hit you, that's what the surprise is. I mean, for me, the surprise when I first watched the video was, how tiny Tatiana looks and how powerful. Like, you're not expecting those vocals to come from her.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like seeing Muggsy Bogues dunking. You know what I mean? Like, you look at Muggsy. I don't think I've ever seen Muggsy Bogues dunking. But anyways, Spud Webb. It was like when Spud Webb won the dunk contest. It's out of the ordinary. Such a short player compared to all the other guys dunking. You know what I mean? So it had that kind of vibe when I saw the video for the first time and she brought me with those harsh vocals. But now looking back, this song is just really well constructed because it kind of dulls you with the melody, with the melancholy that it has, with the grooviness that it has, and then it surprises you with that aggression.
And then it catches you again with the melodic parts.
Yeah, but the thing about the harsh vocals, and it's not just the harsh vocals, is the intensity, because the music around it also picks up steam and power. The interesting thing is, it doesn't matter if you listen to this song for the first time or you listen to this song 100 times. Every time those vocals are about to come, you're bracing yourself. You're holding. Yeah. You're like, oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Well, not the first time, because the first time we didn't even know that the vocals were gonna come.
Yeah.
But this time I even saw you. You were like,
oh, it's coming.
Like you were waiting for it.
Yeah. Really exciting stuff. I love this band. All right. On that note, guys, this is it for today. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.